Welcome to the Desbro Show. This is MJ. I'm Drew. I want to welcome you to the show where we talk about the latest news of pulp culture, sports, and conspiracies.
And follow us on Instagram at the Desbro Show. You can click the link, it'll shoot you straight to our channel. Comment, like, subscribe, all that good stuff you always hear on YouTube channels. Please subscribe, please subscribe, please subscribe. We see views, we don't see subscriptions. Support us. That'd be awesome for y'all to support, especially family out there. Even though you may not agree with the politics, support us. We're still family. It's all love. Put the politics to the side, all right? And besides, on this show, we're going to kind of drift away from politics.
Yes, we are.
Little by little, we're trying to. I know we kind of started off kind of hot and heavy on that.
Yeah.
But we're going to tone that down a bit. So, here we are at the Desbro Show. Let's get started. I don't know. What do we got? We got some pop culture. We got Spider-Man. What else we got?
We got the X-Men coming up.
We got the X-Men coming up. I want to talk about a little bit of alien activity that's been going on, and something about COVID that a lot of people don't know about.
Okay.
So hopefully I get to enlighten y'all.
And I want to talk about a little bit of like some interesting historical facts.
Okay.
That could probably lead to conspiracies.
Ooh, I like it.
We'll see what happens,
what
though.
doesn't nowadays,
I
right?
know, right?
Right. Let me get back
So,
into the mic there.
let's go. Let's start talking about Spider-Man, because the latest a little teaser showed up just recently, and all it shows is just the suit. You can look it up yourself. It's the movie Brand New Day, and the suit looks very familiar.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah. When you showed it to me.
Yes, it looks like something. Now, if you don't know what I'm speaking of, in the 2000s, there was the original Spider-Man movie. It's known as the Sam Raimi suit.
Mm-hmm.
If you look at the suit, it looks like the Sam Raimi suit.
It does. Yeah, that's the first thing I noticed. I was like, wait, that looks like the same suit, almost the same color scheme as Tobey Maguire.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So,
actually, I don't know. Now that I think about it, I saw it, man. It kind of looks like the Andrew Garfield one.
Really?
I think so or no?
You know what? Because Sam Raimi, it's more silver lining.
Yeah.
In which the Andrew Garfield one is more
dark.
It is.
So I think it's more
that
like
makes
the Andrew
sense.
Garfield
Yeah,
one.
it does kind of look like the Andrew Garfield.
It's funny how we know who the director of the original series is, but not the new one. Who directed the new one?
I think it was two. I want to say it was two different directors.
Was it two different people?
I think so. Another thing I like talking about is the X-Men. So just recently, I guess earlier today, or 2 days ago actually, Jack Schreier is saying that when he does his X-Men, he's gonna want to choose a new youthful cast. He wants all of them to be young. He's the director, or what? He's gonna be the director. Yeah, he's the director.
Okay. What did he direct in the past? Do you know?
I don't know. I honestly don't know.
Oh, okay.
But from what I could see, and what I could tell, what they're gonna go the route they're gonna go, I think they're gonna try to take a step away from the Wolverine route. You know, even though Wolverine will still be in there.
I'm like, what are you talking about?
Look. Well, let's be honest. When you watch X-Men, who steals the limelight? Wolverine, right?
Of course.
But
yeah,
if you
in the cartoons, the comics, everything.
Exactly. But if you actually read the comics, one of the main things they always show is Scott. He's the leader of the X-Men.
Oh yeah, Cyclops.
So I think they're gonna start going more to that route. Because if you noticed, like in Age of Apocalypse and those movies, they're kind of getting more to Scott's story. They're getting more to Cyclops' story, and I think they're gonna go further down on that route, in which Wolverine is gonna be not sidelined. He'll be there, but he's not gonna be the main prime focus.
Yeah.
I think that's the route they're probably gonna go with, which makes sense, even though Wolverine does sell movie tickets.
Right.
And
it would. I mean. It honestly would be wise for them to kind of still heavily involve Wolverine.
Oh yeah, he's gonna be involved, but
I know, but heavily involved.
Yeah, okay.
Right. Man, I don't know how people are gonna take that as far as, and then whoever's gonna play Wolverine, man, those are some claws that are gonna be hard to fill.
Yeah,
if you know what I mean.
It is.
Usually it's the boots. The saying is the boots, but Wolverine it's the claws, and I can't as much as I like what's his name, man, not Tom Holland, Tom Hardy. He was always rumored to play Wolverine.
Mm-hmm.
I can't see it, man. It's got to be Hugh Jackman for the rest of his life, dude.
Well,
it's crazy. I can't. I don't know.
Yeah, no, Hugh
Jackman is Wolverine.
It's going to be interesting who they choose for the next Wolverine, and I think personally,
I feel bad for the poor soul who does do it because he's going to be nitpicked so bad.
Yeah. Hugh Jackman was a way better Wolverine, and it's going to be. I understand. So. Yeah. It's gonna be interesting. Again, I just read about that. They're gonna choose a whole new cast, and we'll just see how that goes.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, that's gonna be after Secret War.
Yeah. Well, I saw that with Kevin Feige, right?
Kevin Feige.
Feige. I don't know, stupid name. He's gonna reboot everything, dude.
Yeah.
So after Secret Wars is done, like they're gonna start fresh again.
Yeah.
You know. And I think we mentioned this before, but do you think there's a little bit of superhero fatigue?
Oh, yes. So me personally, and I mean, you could disagree with me if you want.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I think we should at least, like, after Secret War, at least wait another 5 to at least 10 years of just rest from superheroes.
Fixing my seat. Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, man.
again, you could disagree if you want. I'm not gonna ask any backlash on me if you guys do hate on me for saying it. But I really feel like if you believe too that you have superhero fatigue, don't you want to have like a good 5 to 10 year rest from it?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying. So that's where I'm at, and it's Hollywood. They have tons of time to hire actors and make new movies and writers and all that stuff. They have tons of time.
And I think another big thing too, and I'm pretty sure there's all kinds of YouTube channels and social media influencers and everything that talk about it. But I need to speak a little louder. Sorry, but I think part of it too is, and this is just my take, why the newer Marvel movies or shows aren't doing as good, is because they're not the core characters.
Mm-hmm.
The core characters, that's come and gone.
Yeah.
We just care about the core characters, the Iron Mans, the Captain Americas, and technically Captain America is still there, but it's not Rogers. You feel what I'm saying?
I get that.
You
But
feel what I'm saying?
yes,
Like,
I know, I get what you're saying.
to where Deadpool and Wolverine
mean,
was so successful because that
The
still carried on.
original,
You know what I'm saying?
Original character, original
core characters.
yeah, original core. Well, here I don't know.
I mean, Fantastic Four is they're core characters, but
I mean,
don't
me
know, man.
personally,
I still have to watch the movie. I haven't seen it
me
yet.
personally, I am still cheering for Sam. You know, I am still cheering for Sam Wilson. I am still cheering for him, but you know, I don't know. Brave New World, I was expecting just a bit more, and
I still haven't seen that one either.
you know, I told you it's okay. It's an all right movie, but I don't know, like you have to really try to like give him justice. You know what I'm saying? A movie to really give him justice, to really flesh out his character, especially being the leader of the Avengers, which of course he's the new Captain America. Why wouldn't he be the new leader of the Avengers? You know?
Right.
So I think that's what one of the biggest things about that. But yeah, no, we'll see. We'll have to see what happens after the Secret Wars. I'm really excited to see what happens. You know?
Yeah. I mean, I'm not too excited.
Not excited, but like I'm interested. Like, what are they gonna do again? Give us a good 5-10 year hiatus.
Hiatus. Yeah.
Hiatus. Thank you.
I agree with that. Because then if they do it right after, I mean, like, I guess even like 5 years. You know what's funny too is I never thought about it until right now. Like, it just came to me. Look at Spider-Man. We got one like every 5 years. Even with Batman, we still never got tired of that. I think because it's Batman and it's Spider-Man, Superman. Those are core characters again.
Yeah, but I mean, they also had a finish. Like Spider-Man, like Sam Raimi's Spider-Man had a finish. Batman from Begins to
The Dark Knight Returns.
Dark Knight Rises, Dark Knight Returns, Dark Knight Rises.
Mm-hmm.
They had a finish. So I think that's the thing too, is that they ended. So you didn't feel that fatigue because it ended.
Well, no, plus they're the core characters.
Those are the core characters too. Yeah,
It's
that
the
too.
core characters.
Yeah. And
you know,
it's
core superheroes.
It's funny that you bring that up because that's how actual comics is. Like they try to introduce all these characters and they try to shove them down your throat, and they're all, you're gonna love this character, and they don't do well at all.
No.
So I mean, like movies and comics are kind
So
of
it's
the same thing.
Yeah, it goes hand in hand.
It goes hand in hand. No one cares about those characters in the shows, just like no one would care about that character in the comics. It's the same thing. So that's and they're gonna shove them down your throat. They don't care.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
They don't care. They're gonna try to push these characters down. To like them.
So while you were talking, I was looking. I guess that Schreiber guy who's gonna take over X-Men, he directed Thunderbolts.
Okay.
Robot and Frank. I don't remember that. Paper Towns. Yeah, not a lot. He doesn't have a lot under his belt. But I think the biggest one is Thunderbolts. That's the biggest movie. I mean, the latest movie he's done. What you looking for?
My next topic when I start talking.
Oh, okay, right on. Yeah,
All
I'm
right.
trying to look for mine. I should have been more prepared, ladies and gentlemen. Let's take a break, and we're back. Okay, so have you heard? I'm gonna be like Ninjas and Butterflies. Have you heard the latest news on? Have you guys heard? Do you guys know? Did you guys read? Did
I
you
mean,
guys hear about?
I do like those guys.
No,
but
no,
I mean,
they're awesome.
They're awesome.
But, yeah, I mean, yeah, no, they're awesome. They're awesome. I'm not trying to make fun of them. I'm just saying. Remember we were talking about this the other day? I was like, did you guys hear? Did you guys know?
Like we were just bothering each other, showing new things.
Yeah. No, but really, have you heard of 31 Atlas? 31 Atlas?
No, I'd never heard of 31.
I don't know if
Atlas.
it's 31. I think it's 3I. I could be wrong. I'm probably.
I heard of
butchering
Cloud
it.
Atlas, the movie, but I've never heard of 31.
Son of a bitch. Nobody cares about that. Okay, 31 or 3I. It's either 3I or 31 Atlas. It's a object that's flying in our orbit.
Okay.
They don't know what it is. A couple years ago, there's been other weird technologies or weird things floating around that nobody can explain.
Okay.
They're shaped and they look like comets, but they're not comets. So, I think in 2017, I could believe 2016, we had this thing called Muamua or something like that, or Humamua or something. I don't know if you heard about it.
No.
Yeah, so this is before. This is like I think before I started dating Anna, or while I was dating Anna, and it was like by Mars. Same thing where this thing's at. It's over there by Mars, kind of hidden, flying around. They thought it was a comet, but when they got a better look at it using Hubble, or I forgot what technology they used, NASA, they realized that it was made of metal.
Okay.
So they're thinking it was a probe, but a probe from who? And then this thing just takes off. Comets don't do that. They either hit Earth or they fly past Earth or
They're
this
constantly
thing-
on the move.
They're constantly on the move. This thing was like floating around out there in deep, in space in our orbit behind Mars, by Mars, and it flew off. Well, this thing is still there. This thing is new. It came up. Now there's this scientist. His name is he's been on Joe Rogan a couple times. Avi Loeb. He's a physicist.
Okay.
And this guy right here, I don't know if you've seen him before on podcasts or anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
He's saying he predicts that this thing is dangerous, that it's alien technology, but it could be dangerous. He doesn't know if it's a ship. He doesn't know if it's a probe like the other one was. Are they spying on us? What are they looking for? Are they waiting for the right time to attack? But he's predicting that this thing is going to come in November. Yeah.
I mean, some of those predictions do fall short.
Yeah. Now, here's the crazy thing. A couple months ago, oh, man, I'm so bad at this. I didn't have no time to research, ladies and gentlemen. Forgive me. I know other podcasts and other shows are better at this than we are, and I'm a little sloppy. I got a day job, and I work my butt off, so well, it's messed up or what?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there we go. And so I'm trying to do my best here and try to do all the research I can. Got a kid at home, a toddler. Y'all know who have kids, know how that is. So forgive me. And from the top of my head, I can't even remember his name, but he's big in the UFO, community. And he was predicting, I don't know what podcast he was on, but he was saying that there's going to be a staged event, and he was predicting that it was going to happen in November as well. So all this is kind of adding up. Now, I know I'm going to go all over the place with this, ladies and gentlemen. Just hang with me. Bear with me here.
Go ahead.
You know Project Bluebeam,
Okay,
right?
I was gonna bring a Project
Yeah.
Bluebeam. I was like the edge of my tongue.
So
saying it.
Project Bluebeam, literally, for those who don't know, I don't know if you've been living under a rock, how you don't know, but maybe today's the first day you'll hear about Project Bluebeam. Project Bluebeam. Say that 5 times fast.
Project Bluebeam.
Say it fast.
Project Bluebeam. Project Bluebeam. Project Bluebeam.
Okay, you did it. I guess it's just my slow brain right now. I'm tired, homie. I'm tired. I'm exhausted.
I got you.
And I'm hungry.
Same.
I didn't eat a damn snack on the way from work. Damn it. I know I screwed up.
All right.
So forgive me.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
anywho, Project Bluebeam is a hidden government weapon. And basically what it is, for all of those who don't know, you guys remember that Tupac, and if you don't know, look it up on YouTube, Tupac hologram. Remember he was on stage?
All right,
and,
okay.
So it's basically a hologram, it's going to be a hologram that they do, and it's projections in the sky. And rumor has, they could project anything to look real.
Mm-hmm.
Rumor has it, or conspiracy has it, is that they're going to use that. They could use that to perform like a fake invasion, alien invasion.
Yeah.
It's not real. It's a projection. Project Bluebeam, right? In order to do martial law, or to call martial law, or to call order, or a one world government, or
One rule, more control over the populace.
more control over the populace, and so it could be that. It could be a staged event, which what's his name was talking about. I forgot his name again, but It could be that, or they could stage. I've heard a conspiracy that they could stage, Christ.
Yeah,
the return of Christ.
I've heard of that one. They can stage Christ, resurrection.
Yeah. So people who aren't believers or even Christians who are waiting for the second coming of Christ, hopefully they don't get fooled by this projection that's gonna look super real.
Yeah.
Like in Revelation, is gonna coming out of the clouds. He's come from the clouds and all this. And what if they project that? We got to be very careful with that, especially us as Christians. Especially if y'all or Christians are listening to this, be prepared for that. Don't be fooled. And remember, the Antichrist is going to perform all these crazy miracles, and then he's going to start speaking blasphemy. So that's when y'all know. So just be very careful with that. So I believe it could be either a performed alien attack, UFO attack, or it could be the return of Christ. They're going to stage in the sky using Project Bluebeam the return of Christ, right?
Yeah.
So be on the lookout for that. It could happen this November. Who knows? With this weird probe that's out there. For those who are, I'm telling you now, go ahead and Google this. Go on YouTube and check this out. It's called 31 or 3I/Atlas. Type in Ari Loeb. It's all over YouTube right now. It's all over social media. It's trippy. It's a trip.
Okay.
So whenever you have a chance, look at that too.
All right. Yeah, we'll do. We'll do.
Go. Anyways, go. You want to take over?
Yeah. I'll talk over. So, mine's more of like a historical thing in which I'm pretty sure you ever heard of the term automaton, right?
No.
Okay, so automaton is basically.
I honestly don't know.
It's basically like machines, robots. That's what automatons are. Robots. So, like back around like
freaking clankers.
Basically. Son of a gun. So what happens is that these things were built in 1768 and were finished like in 1774.
Okay.
They're known as the musician, the drawer, and the writer.
Wait, the robots.
They're robots.
Okay.
Back around that time. Now, there's a lot of stories about automatons. There's a lot of history about stories of automatons. But these automatons are a little more special than most. And I'll show you why. All right.
Oh, that's creepy as hell, dog.
So there they are. You have the drawer.
No,
I believe that's the drawer, that's the writer, and that's the musician.
It's like the devil's spawn.
So these things basically go off of this right here.
Annabelle?
Basically, they are computers.
Holy crap, that's in Back of the Dolls?
That's in Back of the Dolls. These were created by a watchmaker known as Pierre Jacques. Man, I'm gonna butcher his name, but Pierre. I'm gonna just call him Pierre. So Pierre, basically, he was a watchmaker, and he had his sons and a couple other people help him make these things.
Pinocchio.
And
lighten up, motherfucker! Lighten
no,
up.
so
man.
so
Damn,
I'm serious because I'm trying to remember.
Okay.
So what happened is that these things, how I showed you in the back right here. These have like basically programs to have him play like music, the musician to play music, for him to draw. I believe he draws King Louis, and it's like a nice drawing. And the other one could write. Now the weird thing about the writer is you could switch up its language, so it writes in French, but you could decode it in a way for it to write in English.
Holy crap!
Spanish, all these other languages.
Holy crap!
Yes. So these things were made. This is the creator. This is Pierre the man himself. Now look at his painting. Look at his hand.
Oh, Napoleon. Mason. Oh, no. Oh, no. I should have known. Oh,
Yep.
God.
I like how I didn't have to say nothing. I just told you he hit his hand.
That's not good.
And the interesting thing is
that's
that...
not a good pose.
The interesting thing is that those machines, no one could really 100% try to figure them out, how they made them back in that day.
How he made them.
How he made them. How did he come up with the ideas to do all that stuff?
Man.
Where did he get the
technology,
research?
Alien technology.
Maybe just hardcore Freemason, what they do. Maybe that's what got him into Freemasons in the first place.
Yeah.
With his mind.
Yeah.
He made those things
what
himself.
What was his name again, man? Let me look him up.
His name is Pierre. Right there.
Yeah.
So this guy right here, he made these automatons, and they are like an amazing like they are still to this day, they work properly. The only thing they have to do is change
they work till
they
this
still
day.
work till this day.
Holy smokes.
And the only thing they have to do is just change the clothes, because the clothes wear and tear and they get old. But that's the only thing they do.
Dude.
They change the clothes. That's literally all they do, and they still work till this day. Again, like other automatons.
So where can you see these things at?
So they're in a museum in Switzerland.
Oh, okay.
There's a museum in Switzerland. I'm not gonna say the name. I'm gonna butcher it, but look it up. It's a museum in Switzerland, and these automatons were created by this guy. And it's just, I don't know. Me personally, I just saw this story and I was just so interested in it because, like why back in the day didn't they try to like really do more research on automatons, machines and all that stuff. Now it's pretty funny because back in the day, like there are stories of science fiction, like the dun, 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 the old black and white films when they pull the cards out. They do have movies with like automatons in there or humans that like act like, because automatons was like a scary age of this is the future of robots and stuff like that. So, but the interesting thing is that it shows that they did have the technology to do that. So why didn't they push it even further? Why didn't they make more machines? Why did they make robots when they could have?
Yeah. What year was this again? Say it again.
The year was, I want to say, okay, yeah.
Or
I got it
the
right.
estimated years?
No. 1768, between 1768 and 1774.
Wow.
Yeah.
17?
Yep, 1700s.
Holy crap, dude.
Yep.
When you were first saying it, I wasn't paying attention. Sorry.
Yeah, you're good.
I thought you were saying at least the 1800s.
No,
no,
1700s.
Late
dude.
18. Holy
1700s.
crap.
They made these things.
Holy crap, dude.
So yeah, I know, and that's the thing too.
I really got to do more research on that. I'm very fascinated.
You're fascinated
I'm
by that,
really
huh?
fascinated by
Yeah.
that.
So and that's the thing
That's
too
amazing.
is that those right there, as a sense of back in the day of computers, that's computer engineering.
Oh
That's
yeah, hell
literally
yeah,
computers.
yeah, in the freaking 1700s.
Yeah.
Well, conspiracy is we're still in the 1700s. We're actually in the 1700s.
Oh, I think I've heard something like that.
Yeah, you heard about the time loss theory or something
Yeah,
like that?
that
I don't know, man. That
actually like we're actually like
in 1700s.
yeah further behind than we actually think we are. I heard
the
about
Phantom
that.
Time Hypothesis. There we
Yes.
go. Yeah, the Phantom Time Hypothesis. Yeah. So how do we know, man?
Yeah.
I mean, how do we know? Yeah, because what was it that I think a pope or somebody, right, or a don or whatever they call him, I don't know. He messed with the calendar because he wanted the time to match with his birth date or something. So that he was like this great guy, this great almighty ruler, something like that. That's why they messed with the calendar.
Okay.
Yeah, and this is not because of the Gregorian calendar.
Yeah.
Nothing
So
Catholic.
but most likely, what you're saying is that calendar happened before the Gregorian calendar, and then the Gregorian calendar kind of banked off
that I don't know. I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure.
Because that could
I'm not 100% sure.
the thing about the Gregorian,
That's another topic for another
because
time.
the thing about the Gregorian calendars, they went off the other calendars, making sure that it didn't match and that they were gonna.
Yeah, they took some days out or added some days. I don't know.
It was February.
But yeah,
they added a day out and put it back to day.
Yeah, the Phantom Time Hypothesis.
Wow.
And it's crazy if you think about it, man, because you think about like the Mayans and all that. Their prediction for 2012.
Yeah.
So because 2012 has come and gone, nothing happened. How do we know? How do we know that we're not?
2012 hasn't even happened yet.
Exactly, dude. The real 2012 hasn't even happened. How do we know, man?
Yeah.
All these predictions with freaking what's the guy's name, man? The guy that does all the predictions, Nostradamus.
Yeah.
How do we know we're still not haven't reached some of those yet, man? Because we're still in the 1700s.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's crazy.
And there's other conspiracy
this is a huge what if. I don't believe this, but it's crazy to think about, man. You know, it's a crazy hypothesis. And you're gonna say something.
I don't know. That's it right there. My brain went.
Okay, well, that's another topic for another time.
So we'll talk about that some other. Yeah,
we're still gonna talk about these.
That's about it, though. That's all I want to show.
robots.
The automatons and those crazy robots.
That's
and
freaking nuts.
like you look at automatons. Look up the whole gear robots. That is something that was like a not really a fear, but was like the future, the 1700s, the 1800s. They thought that these things were gonna have robots walking around.
Like, well, you never know. They probably could have, but something or somebody stopped it.
Masons.
You know what I'm saying? Masons. But why do you think they would stop it though? That way we wouldn't have free energy. I mean, that's what they did to Tesla.
Yeah.
They stopped him because he wanted free energy, and lo and behold, they put a stop to that.
And the thing is,
whoever the theys are.
The thing is, you gotta think that maybe Pierre, because he was creating modern, at that time he was creating computers. Basically, how do we not know that the Masons went up to him and say, "Hey, you stop this stuff right now, you'll be one of us."
Yeah.
You got that too.
Yeah. Because I don't think they'd want it. I mean, I still don't understand though. Like, what would the reason behind that be though?
Yeah, no, it's
why would they? Because I mean, you would think they want robots to work that way. Free labor. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying. I don't know. I don't know why they would do that.
Who knows? It's a crazy world. Who knows?
Old management. Yeah. Old management. The new management comes.
Crazy world, and we're in the 1700s. So It's even crazier.
That'd
Okay.
be crazy.
Yeah, that was whack. That was a whack joke.
No,
Okay.
but it would be crazy if it's true.
No, I know. Okay, so last topic of the day. I know it's going to be another short episode. We ain't got a lot, all right? It's been a slow news week. Oh, matter of fact, okay. You know the shooting that happened in New York?
Okay.
You heard about that, right?
Yeah, I
Some
heard about
dude had CTE. He blamed the NFL, even though he wasn't in the NFL. He wasn't
Okay.
even part of the NFL at all.
Okay.
Maybe he was pissed because he never made it to the NFL. Who knows?
that. Most likely that's gonna be the reason.
So the conspiracy part of it, here goes the conspiracy nuts out there. Supposedly he shot at or he was at the 33rd floor. You know the number 33 is very significant in masonry, right?
Yes.
Freemasons, the 33rd. If you're a 33rd degree Freemason, you're like the top dog of them all, basically. Yeah. So I mean, he was on the 33. I forgot. There was more little things in there. That's the one that caught my eye, though. It's pretty weird. I tried doing research on it. I don't see where he was on anywhere on the 33rd floor. It's shooting at the 33rd floor. And then I saw some person comment saying, yeah, it's just like the Las Vegas shooting. I guess he was on the 33rd floor.
Oh, what?
Like I said, I don't know. I'm just going off from what I saw. I'm hoping that I'm not giving false information here.
Well, you're even saying you don't really know for sure.
I don't know for
It's just
sure.
stuff
I'm
you've
just saying that
heard.
I saw and that I heard. Yeah, because
Yes.
it's the whole have you heard, you know?
Yeah.
And that's what I read, man. And I don't know. It's a trip. It's a trip if that's true. I don't know if any of that is true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And of course, you're bringing this up because of the whole Masons thing. That's why the Masons connection.
Yeah,
right?
and then and that made me think. I was like, dang, with this whole 33, the number 3. You know, Jesus died when he was 33, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
man, I don't know. Well, I mean, damn. I don't know. But then a lot of people say like he wasn't 33, he was 30, he was 31, he was this and that. But it's like, is it in the Bible? I'm not too sure. That it doesn't mention his age. I don't ever mentions his age. I'm not too sure.
But he was young.
But if somebody down the line created this story that he was 33, I mean, why 33? You know?
Yeah.
Like, damn it, man. Damn it. Anywho, I got to see who the 33rd Pope was. Let me look real quick. Okay, we'll save that for another time.
Yeah,
But anyway,
yeah.
let me go down to the. So here's some little crazy things you probably didn't know about when it came to COVID around that crazy time we lived in.
Okay.
Now, just a heads up, I want to give a warning. I'm not going to discredit COVID. COVID, I've caught it like 3 times.
Yeah.
3 times I've caught it. I caught it when it was in the beginning when we didn't really know what was going on.
Our
I caught
dad
it-
probably had it.
Yeah, he probably had it. I caught it again, I want to say the following year. We went to that Niner game.
Yeah.
And then I believe I caught it again a year after that.
And the crazy thing is, I've never caught it. My mom caught it.
But I think out of all you guys, I had the worst symptoms.
Yes,
I lost I lost my taste. I lost my smell every time. That's how I knew it was COVID.
Yeah.
Lost my taste. Lost my sense of smell. I got the cold chills, and I would get this burning in my chest.
And see, I
Every time I knew it was coming, burning in my chest.
I see that's
Every
the,
freaking time.
I never had it, and it's funny because I did do a test. I got a positive.
Yeah.
I did another test shortly
And it was
after,
negative.
and it was negative.
Yeah. So it's like,
So I've never had it, but everyone around me has had it.
you know, and we've had a loved one close to us who's passed away. You know, an uncle who passed away. Uncle Robert, R.I.P. You know, great guy. He passed away, but how can I put this? It was complications due to COVID
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
he was sick
He
already.
already had
That's
some.
the
He
thing.
had some illnesses.
He
already.
had some past illnesses, and he was very sick and very overweight. You know, that's one of the things too is people who are overweight and out of shape. It affected them a lot more, even killed
did.
them. You know, those are just the facts. That's not just me being mean or unsensitive. If you were fat, you were gonna get hit worse than anybody else.
Yeah.
You know, and look at me, I'm pretty in shape, and I got hit bad. Like I said, I got the burning in the chest. Weird, man, crazy. The last time I got it, man, it like knocked me on my butt for a month. Yeah, I got it pretty bad. You know, I didn't get the heavy breathing or the you know, my breathing was good. It was just, you know, the sniffles and the coughing and then the lingering cough, and you know, it was
I
just
hate
it
that
sucks.
happens.
So I'm not gonna discredit the Des Bros aren't gonna discredit that COVID wasn't real. It was real.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, but how can I put this, man, without sounding mean? It wasn't as bad as we thought it was, or they made it out to be. You
Okay.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it wasn't the
isn't there-
bubonic plague.
Wasn't this thing about like the swine flu was a little bit more worse
right?
than that?
Yeah, and we never shut down. So I truly believe the shutdown was a little excessive.
Yeah. Okay.
It was done on purpose.
All right.
I think it was done to intentionally curve Trump's, presidency.
All right.
And it did. Think about it. It really did hurt.
It did. It really
It hurt the economy. It hurt everything. And
Yeah.
guy had his hands tied, and it really screwed him in the end. But
It hurt Yeah, it really did hurt everybody.
it hurt
That's for
jobs,
sure.
it hurt mental health, dude. It really
Mental health,
affected mental health,
especially with like the youth.
especially with the youth.
Especially with the youth, like they missed a big part, a chunk of their childhood
hmm
from COVID.
Yeah, and it made a lot of kids nuts, man. A
Yeah.
lot of people just in general went crazy, and they haven't been the same since.
Yeah.
You know. All right, so what I'm getting to, ladies and gentlemen, is, yeah. So, like I said, the disease was real. It just wasn't as bad as he thought it was. People died from complications of it. They didn't die from it. They had other illnesses, other illnesses, and that just kind of, the COVID just kind of amplified it.
Yeah.
There. That's all I'm trying to say. There was no need for shutdowns. That's all. That's it. Point blank. Period. So Joe Rogan hosted about a month ago what they label her the most censored doctor in America. Her name is Dr. Mary Bowden, and on that show specifically, she exposed a lot what happened during COVID and all the cover-ups that happened. Remember, she's a doctor, so she was in the thick of this, right?
Yeah.
So here's some of the 8 takeaways from that show. Hospitals were using morphine to kill without pain.
Okay.
Dr. Bowden reviewed patient charts showing people with zero pain giving lethal doses of morphine and insulin. This wasn't a treatment. It was quiet execution by protocol. Remember, she's a doctor. She's not a quack or anything. She was there. She was hands-on there, and she's seen this. And a lot of doctors don't want to say shh. They don't want to say shit because their pay will go or they'll get discredited, kind of like her, you know?
Yeah.
The ivermectin smear campaign was planned. FDA called it a horse dewormer. Remember when Joe Rogan was taking ivermectin and they were saying, he's taking horse dewormer. Yeah, you could use it on horses, but humans use it too, and doctors have used it in the past. So it's nothing new. It's not something Joe Rogan created or went to a freaking horse stable and jacked the medicine.
I think for a lot of people, the problem is it's Joe Rogan.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the issue.
On the same day, so FDA called it a horse dewormer. On the same day, they launched a $11.5 billion COVID media fund. Ivermectin won a Nobel Prize. It's on the WHO's essential medicines list. But why was it banned during COVID?
So
Why?
it's on the WHO's.
Yeah, WHO's essential medicine list. But during COVID, it was banned, and it was called horse dewormer. And on CNN, I don't know why y'all still watch CNN. Mind-boggling. Pisses me off because I'm just like, yo, man, y'all are stupid for watching CNN and taking that as gospel. They were the ones mostly picking on Joe Rogan for taking ivermectin.
Mm-hmm.
And ivermectin's even been used and known to be used to slow or to get rid of cancer as well. For some people.
Okay.
Yeah, so think about that, people.
So you're saying me ivermectin.
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 Mm-hmm.
You're saying that ivermectin was used on people for years. And then out of nowhere.
Out of nowhere, during COVID, it was banned.
Okay.
Yeah, cool, huh?
Interesting.
Number 3, monoclonal antibodies work too well. They saved lives, and they did it fast. Some patients recovered within 24 hours. So what happened? The government seized control of supply and restricted access. Not because they didn't work, but because they did work. They wanted people to die, ladies and gentlemen. It was intentional. And I think it was released here purposely by the theys, the thems. But maybe it wasn't as potent as they thought it was. It wasn't killing as much people. So they had to stop the flow of these medications to kill people. That way they die and die alone. It was terrible, man.
Yeah.
Number 4, breathing treatments were banned. Budesonide, I can't say this guy, budesonide, or corticosteroid, can't say this, help patients breathe safely and effectively. Hospitals banned it, claiming it spread the virus. Dr. Bowden resorted to treating patients in their cars. So she was taking those and treating people in their cars.
She was doing it.
She was doing God's work.
Basically.
Yeah, she was helping people and helping them get treated. And yet she was banned. Number 5, medical boards became weapons. Doctors who challenged the narrative were hunted down. Dr. Bowden is still fighting the Texas Medical Board 3 years later for prescribing ivermectin because she prescribed it and they banned her from it.
Okay.
It was never about safety. It was about control. I don't know if I confuse people like that with what I said. She was using ivermectin. They banned her for using it. That's what I was trying to say.
Yeah.
The wordplay on here was kind of weird. Number 6, vaccine injuries are real and ignored. Dr. Bowden sees six plus new vaccine injured patients every week. Many have 10 times higher antibody levels than the unvaccinated.
That makes
4
sense.
years later. 90% of injury compensation claims are denied. Think about it. It was a rushed vaccine.
Yeah.
I'm a dumbass who got it.
I got to.
I didn't want it. I did not want it. I didn't believe in it. Not to blame my wife. I love her to death, but she was like hounding me. Go get it. 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 So I did.
Yeah.
So now I have this jab in my body. I only did the one jab. I didn't do the second dose.
Yeah.
I never, even her after that, we never went back for other doses. We just got the one and that was one and done. Same thing with you.
Same thing with me. And the thing is that
So I hope to God
well the thing
nothing's
is
wrong with me.
well the thing is I took it, and the reason why I took it was just for the people around me.
Well, at the time too, we thought a lot of people thought, oh, this is gonna be the cure for COVID.
Yeah.
It's gonna help prevent, and it didn't.
Yeah.
Ugh,
But then that's the thing.
sickening, man. It's freaking sickening.
That's
man.
you gotta think that's the reason why some people who didn't want to take it even took it, because the mentality is if their loved one gets COVID, it's gonna be like, did I give it to them? Was it because of me?
So it was more like peace of mind.
It was more
I
peace
guess
of
that's
mind
kind of
and
why I
protecting
did it
people
too.
around you.
Yeah, I kind of did it too because it was a peace of
You
mind.
gotta look at it that way.
Even though I didn't want it, I took it, and it was a peace of mind at the moment. But then, as studies came out and they were like, "Oh yeah, it doesn't work. People are still getting COVID." I was like, "Well, damn. What was the freaking point?"
Yeah.
Number 7, Canada, piece of crap country, offered death, not care. Over 15,000 people died from assisted suicide in Canada last year. 15,000. Many were vaccine injured and abandoned by the system. Instead of help, they were offered death. How convenient, right? Number 8, and lastly, 500 plus new mRNA shots are coming. They're on the way. Dun, 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 dun. 33 of them are self-amplifying, designed to replicate inside your body. No off switch, no way to stop them once injected. Some are already approved in Japan and India. And here they are to come save the day in the United States. Yeah. So those are the 8 big takeaways from that show right there. And it pisses me off. I'm not going to lie. It's frustrating, that we've been lied to. And we're still continuing to lie to. And people like us who woke up from it, we're getting all this info and we're taking care. I'm working out and I'm somewhat eating right. I got to take care of my body.
Yeah.
And I haven't got sick. I haven't got sick in a long time. Well, no, I lied. I got a weird 1-day, 24-hour bug, remember?
Yeah, I remember that.
I don't know what that was about, but I got rid of it. I took care of it naturally, and I only had it for a day, and it was gone the next day. I was just left with the lingering headache.
Yeah, I think I got something like that too. Remember? I got something like that.
But it came and went.
Yeah, it came and went.
Linger. But anywho, man, it's just frustrating, that we get continue lied to, and people still fall for the bullshit. I'm just gonna say it as it is. They fall for the BS, man, and it's sickening, man. And I don't know what to do. It's frustrating. What do we do?
Yeah.
It's literally out of our control. It's out of our hands. As long as our loved ones know, our mom and dad, our families know not to get those stupid vaccines no more.
Yeah.
Not to inject that garbage in our body. I think we'll be all right. All of us just got the one jab and that was it.
Yeah.
Hopefully that wasn't enough for long-term effects, which I don't think it is because all of us are doing pretty good.
Yeah.
So,
I'm doing pretty good.
But yeah, there it is, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, it's up to you. I'm not going to call you an idiot if you want to keep getting the jab. You keep getting wrong information. CNN, MSNBC, and sometimes Fox News. Fox News, I'm not.
waiting for you to. I'm like, I'll let him.
It's not just the liberal media. Sometimes the conservative media too. The mainstream conservative media, they could be a little bit on edge and a little bit kooky as well. But I still prefer them over those other yahoos.
Yeah.
If I had to choose between all the mainstream media outlets, it'd be Fox News.
Yeah. Do the research yourself. Just look at it.
That's what I do.
Yeah. Exactly. Just do the research yourself and be like, okay, hold on one sec.
And then you outweigh the pros, the cons. Do research. I can't stress that out enough. Don't listen to the mainstream media and go, oh, that's gospel. That's it.
Yep.
They said it. It is. Don't fall for that because the media ain't what it used to be, guys. Or if it ever was the truth, who knows? But I'm just giving y'all a fair warning out there. I'm not trying to call y'all stupid, but be careful what you listen to and do your own research.
Yeah.
I can't say that enough. Do your own research.
Me personally, I actually just do my own research.
And don't pay attention if it's conservative, liberal, Democrat, Republican. Be in the middle.
Yeah.
Be in the middle.
See,
that's where I'm at.
That's why
I want to be in the middle.
That's why me personally, I don't really watch either nothing. I don't watch news.
Yeah, neither do I. I don't follow a network.
Yeah, I don't follow any network. I just look it up myself. That's what I do.
Do a lot of research.
Just do the research myself.
Internet. Be careful with the internet too, because sometimes you got some crazy stuff out there too, man.
Yeah, and the thing is too, but also there might be a person that you might follow. Oh yeah, but do your research on that person as well.
Yeah,
yeah.
Because
the people that if it's those who were anti-COVID, some of them were starting to end up being kooky as well. So you kind of have to look at that as well. Of course, all the people for COVID are kooky, but some of the people that were against, the whole, those who were against the vaccine, they were also kooky as well. You have to look at both sides. So you really have to do your research and also do your research on the people, do your research on the history of what they've done. Mm-hmm. Professionals, both sides, professionals.
Dr. Bowden.
Yes, professionals that are for vaccine, professionals that are against the vaccine. Do your research on them and be like, okay, what kind of person are they actually? What is their history? And it shows if the history they show on the professionals isn't that well. I mean, maybe you want to look at another professional.
Get second opinions. It's like when you go to the doctor. Sometimes you want a second opinion, and it doesn't hurt. And that's what you do with research.
It actually helps.
Yeah, like you got some people, I don't want to point names or anything, but I know some people who claim what's happening now to our people. It's like Nazi Germany all over again. Oh my God. You guys are, I don't know. I don't want to be mean, but damn. You know what they did in Nazi Germany, right? That ain't happening here and it never will happen. It's not happening. Cut the crap. This isn't Nazi Germany. We're free. We're recording. We're releasing video, and we're getting to say whatever we want to say. And we're not prosecuted hung or anything. It's a free country. We're not living in Nazi Germany. Cut it out.
And
stop saying that.
And those that
it's frustrating.
And those that don't agree with us, you know what? You have every right to say that. You have every right to disagree.
You have every right to be a jackass. It's okay.
Just like us.
I'm not a jackass. I ain't no damn jackass. I'm not saying I'm a jackass. Fuck you, man. Damn. What you doing? Setting us up for failure, bud.
No, but there's other people
Maybe
out there.
You're a jackass. I ain't a jackass.
I could be a jackass.
Yeah, y'all might think I'm a jackass. Go ahead. Think about it. I don't give a shit. But
that's better terms of it. That's what I was trying to say right there.
Yeah. Okay, well. Yo. Like I said, be in the middle. Be in the middle. Don't be here or there. Maybe you lean more to one side like me. I lean more to the right. I lean more conservative. But I like to be more in the middle, And, that's where I'll leave it off at.
All right.
What a great episode, right? Hope y'all were informed. All right. Remember, follow, like, subscribe, comment. Whether it's hate, whether it's good. We like it all. Sometimes bad publicity is good publicity.
True.
We'll take it. All right. God bless. Peace.
Catch you next time.